Top officials from the United States and China kicked off a critical round of talks on Wednesday aimed at ending their six-month trade war, which really has caused chaos in the global economy. For more on this and other news from around the world, let's turn to our Ro Aram. So, Adam, what are we hearing thus far?
Well, Mark, negotiations are underway, as you said, but as of yet, we don't know what has been said between both sides. The two-day meeting is taking place next door to the White House. It is the highest level talk since President Trump and his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping agreed to a 90-day truce in their trade war at the end of last year. The U.S. delegation is being led by Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer, and Beijing's Vice Premier Liu He is heading the Chinese side. President Trump plans to meet with Mr. Liu at the conclusion of the talks on Thursday. The discussions come as both countries face a March 2nd deadline to reach a trade agreement. If they don't, then the Trump administration will raise tariffs on $200 billion of Chinese imports, and Beijing will likely retaliate. The meeting also comes just days after the U.S. Justice Department slapped a slew of federal charges against Chinese telecoms giant Huawei and its chief financial officer Meng Wanzhou. The White House insists that issue is separate from trade talks, but given Beijing's heated reaction, it is hard to imagine that Chinese officials will not raise the issue during the meeting. Meanwhile, the U.S. side will likely bring up its claim that China is stealing American intellectual property rights. It is also pushing for China to end policies that Washington says force U.S. companies to transfer technology to Chinese firms. Beijing denies the allegations and may not be willing to address these issues. On the whole, hopes for the negotiations to end well are high, but expectations are low.